Man, gather around. OG Silver back here. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Where over here, I give it to you real and raw and tough as steel, so that you, my friends, know the deal. You can never, ever, ever say that nobody told you, man, what's really going on behind the walls of maximum security prison, dude, and that you were misled. Because you can go anywhere else for the lies, but over here, baby boy, I'm gonna give you the truth because the truth shall set you free and allow you to make informed and factual decisions to help you cease and desist your criminal activity so you don't end up with savage barbarians, man, and lions and tigers and bears on mine that you ain't built to deal with. So without further ado, I'm getting the top of today's video, which is going to be a mind-bending experience, man. And for most of you guys, Kansas is about to go bye-bye. The topic of today's video, guys, is rich white man becomes a homeless criminal to go to maximum security prison to overcome his fear of being soft and wimpy. Before getting to the topic of today's video, guys, I got let me see, how do I say this to you? I got a public service announcement, man. And this is very important, man, because hey, man, still like 25% of you guys come over here as trolls, man, and keyboard warriors and cell soldiers and haters, man. I don't know why you keep coming over here, man. If you don't like the way I'm serving it, dude, you can go anywhere else. It's like you going into Burger King and you complaining that they ain't serving fucking Greek food, man. Or you going into an Italian restaurant, man, you complaining that they ain't got no motherfucking chitlins and ham hocks. Over here, I'm going to give it to you raw and real and uncut about maximum security prison, how 99% of the dudes is homosexuals in there, and you can divide it up into 4 quarters. Some dudes is just blatantly gay dudes, man, flamingly gay, whether you want to call them transgenders, transvestites, lady boys, whatever. The other fourth is down low dudes. They look like they're a normal dude, but they really like receiving it, man, taking it up in the bunghole. Then everybody knows about the booty warriors who just have a insatiable appetite to take young dudes' cheeks. And then we know about the booty bandits, man, who are thieves in the night, man. They creep and crawl so they can go up in your crack. If you're not about that business, you're not about that life. I can tell you one thing for sure. I know for sure. We all make mistakes, baby boy, all of us, man. You learn from your mistakes. Hopefully, you learn valuable lessons where you don't repeat them again and again and again. You only repeat it once and you learn from it. But if you, my friend, keep going back to maximum security prison, whether you're on the fucking, what is it called, man? A violation, a drug violation, gun violation, dude. You fell off the bandwagon with your alcohol, man. You was on hard times. You had to rob somebody. You had to go back to dealing drugs. You had to go back to the gang life. To you, my friend, you're a down low gay boy, a pillow biter. Just admit it. Stop fighting who you are. The reason I had to bring that up, man, like, I noticed, man, 25% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel. They have a thing called algorithms, man, and analytics. So my question to you is, man, like, why are you here? If you're not entertained, skip along, little doggy. If you're not getting educated, skip along, little poopy pants. And if you're not here to be illuminated, dude, and elevated of your conscious mind, dude, then click off the channel and go back down to your mama's basement and go ahead and jerk off your meat to some amputee porn, dude, or some motherfucking midget porn and shove your thumb up your ass and peg yourself while you're busting nuts, man, because this ain't the channel for you. Now, the rest of you 75% dudes, man, you broken up into 3 quarters. I got 25% just hardcore OG silverback dudes. You've been rocking with me since I've been showing martial arts on here in the beginning. And you're down for the cause, man, to be educated, enlightened, and informed. The other 25%, man, I call you, man, you're Curious George. You want to know why your family members keep going to prison, dude, keep getting violated, keep doing the revolving door. So you're curious, man. And you want to hear from a square dude, man, how things really go down. Those 3/4 of you, man, this is what this video is for. It's for you, man. I want to give this public service announcement. For those of you who really got the stomach and you want proof that your favorite YouTubers are doing gay porn, I got the proof for you. I tried to upload this video several times. YouTube sent me some warnings they was going to shut my channel down again, man. And I explained to them that it was educational purposes, but they was like, submitting videos or links that go directly to gay porn sites is a violation against the YouTube code of ethics, which I mean, who am I to debate? It's their channel, but I've seen women on here doing naked yoga, spreading their vulva open, their lips open, all kind of crazy shit, dude. On YouTube, man, just Google naked yoga, and you tell me if that's not some porn, bro. Then you got women clapping their cheeks. Actually clapping their cheeks on YouTube, man. It's just a crazy world. But then they want to shut my channel down for trying to expose the truth about some of your favorite YouTubers. So I'm going to issue this challenge for you, man. This is even for you guys who's trying to reach me. I keep checking my email, and you guys aren't following instruction. I can tell you've never been in the military. You don't have what's called attention to detail. So listen up. If you want video proof that your favorite YouTubers are doing gay porn, you're going to say whatever your username is on YouTube. At Jimmy Joe, at Bobby Sue, at Big Dude, at Crazy Dude 762, whatever your name is. And you have to put it like this: from YouTube to OG Silverback. You put that in the subject line. I've been searching for it. Nobody's doing it. I don't understand, dude. How many times I got to tell you guys, man? Like, I don't know. I try to break it down to like a 5th grade education, but what the fuck, man? Golly gee, guys. Willikers, man. I don't understand why you can't follow instructions. Whatever your username is on Gmail or Google or YouTube that you be commenting on my channel, say at so-and-so from YouTube to OG Silverback. When I do that, when I put that search in there, I can find your emails. I can respond to it. But specifically for you guys that want proof, you be coming on here talking about, oh man, I don't got you. They ain't show no proof that Big Herc's doing gay porn. You ain't show no proof Callie Moses doing gay porn. You just hating and all that. Man, I got specific video proof that YouTube was going to shut my channel down when I tried to upload it 3 different times, bro. Then I had to appeal and tell them, man, like, hey, man, this is education. They say, no, this is going to. And this video that I'm going to show you has the actual name of the gay boy websites that they're on, dude, so you can see. I'm going to tell you like this. When you go to maximum security prison, dude, let's say you got I'm going to just make this up, man. I don't really know gang names, but let's say you got a Sereno on your arm. And the police, the holders ask you, hey, you a gang member? No, Holmes, I'm not a gang member, Holmes. But then your pants is sagging, you got Sereno, you got a 13 on your chest, man, and you got all these gang tattoos, spider webs, and all this shit, dude. Your pants is sagging. Hey, man, this is what they say. If it looks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. I can tell you one thing for sure, you youngsters who believe in hero worship and all this dumb shit. If a person you look up to is on a gay man's website, bro, and that's not enough evidence that he's doing gay porn, then hey, man, God bless you, man, because you're delusional. You want to rationalize that your heroes are not fallible human beings. You still worship Diddy and Epstein and Weinstein, man. So you got and R. Kelly, dude. You said R. Kelly's innocent. Michael Jackson's innocent. You deserve what's coming to you because you deluded, man. You need to realize, man, all human beings are fallible, even the ones you follow. You just learn. This is what I tell you guys. I take the positive lessons I can from people, dude, and I apply them to my life, and the negative lessons, bro, I discard them because nobody's perfect, but you can learn from anybody. But don't put anybody on a pedestal, dude. Because let me tell you something, man. If you treat somebody like a superstar, they're always going to treat you like a fan. Everybody you meet is your equal, bro. Yeah, maybe they might have more money than you, more power, more status, but this is what I tell you. And I'm not YouTube. This is for educational purposes. I'm not promoting violence, but what I'm telling you, when you're a real savage, you hold the power of life and death in your very motherfucking hand, meaning that if you got the cojones and the forethought and the motherfucking and disrespected you enough where you feel like you don't want to live no more, to smite him down with the power of the Lord, release his soul from his body so that he shall know, motherfucker, it's a good day to die, and I'm taking your bitch ass with me because you disrespected the wrong motherfucker on this plane of existence. And when you have that kind of knowledge that you're willing to take a motherfucker's life that disrespects you, dude, or doesn't respect your boundaries, you have a conviction, dude, and a congruency in your life, dude, where you learn to respect others and you learn to stand on business. So this is my last time telling you guys, man, hit me up at ogsilverback971@gmail.com. Put your username, your YouTube username from YouTube to OG Silverback in the subject line, and then in the body of the email, tell me that you want video proof about your favorite YouTubers throwing porn, and I'll send it to you. Just have your throw-up bag ready, dude, and your diapers, because you're gonna fucking shit all over yourself when you see these videos, man, that YouTube won't allow me to upload. So without further ado, let's get to the top of today's video, man, which is going to split your wig and open up your paradigm. And going to give you an attitude adjustment, telling you about the haves and the have-nots, man, and how the motherfuckers that ain't got nothing to live for is the motherfucking scariest motherfuckers on the planet. Rich white man becomes a homeless criminal to go to maximum security prison to overcome his fear of being soft and wimpy, dude. So he's no longer afraid of the dark and no longer a coward. So let's react to this video, guys.
You're taller than you look in the tabloids, Mr. Wayne. No gun. I'm insulted. You could have just sent a thank you note.
I didn't come here to thank you. I came here to show you that not everyone in Gotham's afraid of you.
Only those who know me, kid. Look around you. You'll see two councilmen.
One thing I'm going to tell you for sure, man, I met a lot of people said that they're not afraid of nothing. And I told my lovely girlfriend, Yoni, she tells me, oh, you're not afraid of nothing, OG. And I tell her like this. This is what I tell everybody that knows me. If a person doesn't have fear, either they're ignorant or they dumb as hell, they ain't never traveled and experienced shit, because there's a lot of things to be fearful of in this world. And one thing I learned in maximum security prison, being the belly of the beast, surrounded by darkness and demonic entities and dark spirits, man, and cannibals and sodomites and rapists and serial killers, dude. I had to learn to take my fear, and it's called a transmutation. I had to learn to take my fear and channel it into aggressive, focused aggression, dude, to go into battle and take that adrenaline. You can take adrenaline, man, and use it in multiple ways. You can take adrenaline to lock you up like a deer in the headlight. Oh, dear me. Or you can take that adrenaline to say, you shall not take my motherfucking cheeks, motherfucker. And just beat him until he becomes a pulp, like in the movie Game of Thrones, when the big dude crushed dude's head with his very hands. Your skull is very fragile if you know the right areas to attack it in. So all I'm saying is this, man, you have to understand how to take your fear and to apply it. It's called transmutation, to apply it in a way that makes you focus, dude, and direct it into negating and overcoming that which it is that is making you fearful. Because fear is just an acronym for false evidence appearing real, meaning that a lot of times when you feel fear, your mind makes it bigger than what it is. But once you face your fears, they become smaller. So this guy, man, he made a very serious point to Mr. Wayne, dude. Mr. Wayne said he's not afraid because he don't know who this dude is, man. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of times when I was in maximum security prison, I had to confront shot callers, man. I was afraid, man, but let me tell you something. I was more fearful of not confronting them and having their little torpedoes gangbang me and butt grape me than I was of just, man, having a glorious death with the shot caller in front of everybody, because I wanted my name to live on through the ages in maximum security prison. Hey, man, that Vato OG Silverback, whatever that Vato's name was, man, he just ripped off the Crip shot caller's head. and shit down his neck, man. And then all the Crips start stabbing him until the life just left out of him. And he was just shouting, "You shall not take my chicks, because Jesus and Allah you shall motherfucking meet today." And I would be famous in the annals of maximum security prison. But fortunately for me, all the shot callers I ever confronted, hey man, they're just like when you watch The Wizard of Oz, dude. They're smoke and mirrors. They know how to manipulate weak, impressionable young dudes that don't have a father figure, come from broken homes. They're like pimps, bro, and drug dealers. They know how to manipulate weak, impressionable people. And they get the little Lilliputians to follow. But if you get enough Lilliputians to follow, you got an army of some serious little motherfuckers. But it's like Alexander the Great taught me when I studied his autobiography. Even in the face of greater numbers, you strike through directly, you get to the head and the leader. This is what they teach you in primary leadership development courses or combat leadership development courses. If you take out the head, the body will fall. So I used to tell the motherfucking torpedoes, "Hey, cuz we gonna motherfucking pay us motherfucking money, extortion money, and you're gonna put money on our books, and you're gonna smuggle in drugs, and we're gonna butt fuck you, and we're gonna beat the shit out of you every night, motherfucker." I said, "No, you know what? Hey man, I understand, you know what, but like, man, I got a special message for the shot caller, man, because I was told, man, that I'm gonna go ahead and pay him, dude, because I got a special message to tell him from the street. And he needs to hear this, man, for me." And then they take me to who the shot caller was. And I confirm that he's the shot caller. And then I get close up in his personal space and I tell him, "Look, my man, I done fucked off my life, fucked off my military career, my marriage, my family. I got so much time, Father Time can't even count no more. And I ain't got no motherfucking money. I'm in here the rest of my motherfucking life. And I don't bother nobody. I don't get involved in your drug dealing, your gang banging, your gambling, your prostitution. I don't bother nobody. But if I can't live free, I'd rather die hard. And since I ain't got no money to give him motherfucking, I ain't a homosexual. I ain't sucking no dick, man. Ask your motherfucking torpedoes to back up off me, my man, or it's a good day for me and you to meet Jesus. Because you know what? If I can't live free, I'd rather die hard. I'm going to take your bitch ass with me, man. Now, you can try me if you want me, motherfucker, but I ain't got shit to lose, motherfucker." And once I said my little speech, man, all the other shot callers, the blood shot callers, the Pyru shot callers, the Trey 60s, the Serenos, the rest of my failures, the West of my failures, the Westro Mafia, the Mexican Mafia, the FAMA, the Hells Angels, the KKK, the Aryan Brothers, hear that? And I'm by myself. They say, "This motherfucker got some balls on it." Then the shot caller be like, "Hey, cuz, no, it's cool, cuz. It's cool, cuz. Just, stay in your own lane, OG. And you good, baby. We good." Then it's good, because then he done signed off on it. Everybody know, man. If something happened to me, he's a bitch boy. So I'm just telling you, fear is a good thing to have, man. It's just how you use it. Let's continue.
An official, couple off-duty cops, and a judge. Now, I wouldn't have a second's hesitation in blowing your head off right here and right now in front of them. Now, that's power you can't buy. That's the power of fear.
I'm not afraid of you.
Because you think you got nothing to lose. But you haven't thought it through. You haven't thought about your lady friend down in the DA's office. You haven't thought about your old butler. Bang! People from your world have so much to lose. Now you think, because your mommy and your daddy got shot, you know about the ugly side of life, but you don't. You've never tasted desperate.
And that's what I want to share with you. This video is for you square dudes that, you don't quite understand, the gang bangers and the drug dealers and the pimps and the motherfucking, the women the guys that turn women out to do porn and shit and get them on drugs and get them on all kind of HIV and Hep V and Hep C and just, the ugly side of life, man. It comes from desperation because their parents made poor choices and they didn't practice birth control and they did just birth some kids, man. Their gene pool, they perpetuated their gene pool into either the ghetto, the hood, the barrio, the trailer park, or just a hopeless situation. And then the parents didn't want to be parents. They still adolescence itself. Because when you use drugs a lot, guys, you have what's called arrested adolescence. Your brain doesn't develop to function normally in society. That's the beauty of going to a college education, man. Not only just it teaches you how to converse with different people in different fields and walks of life, it teaches you how to mature up because, dude, you have to apply for your grants, dude. You have to schedule your classes, dude. You have to do all kind of, you have to be on time. You have to learn to have self accountability. You have to learn to get along with people. You have to learn to take care of yourself. You have to learn how to be social and deal with different types of situations. So with that being said, man, these people that have these kids, when they gangsters and drug dealers and gangbangers and on drugs and cannibals and serial killers, dude, their kids grow up really desperate, man. They grow up very bleak. That's why they get into Satanism and Luciferianism, dude, and atheists, man, and they don't give a fuck. They don't value human life. It's like the movie Juice with Tupac. He feels like he ain't shit and he ain't never gonna be shit. So therefore, when he decided that you ain't shit, he'll take your motherfucking life because he ain't got nothing to lose. So just remember that, guys. Always move to a nice, safe area and start practicing Muay Thai, kickboxing. Get your license to carry a firearm. Go to the range at least once a month. Practice. Start getting into Eskrima and Kali. Learn how to use bats and pipes and sticks and swords and knives. And, man, run at least 3 times a week and do body weight exercises, man. Start eating vegetables and eating water, drinking water, and eating fruits and salads, man. Take care of yourself so you have a confidence, man, that you're not worried about some scary-looking young little poopy pants gangsters, man. You have a confidence knowing you got a CCW, man, and if they don't listen to your verbal escalation, man, you let them make the first move to pull out a knife or a gun or something, and you blow their motherfucking head, the kingdom come. Because tyranny only understands tyranny and violence, my friend. They don't understand your little logical leave it to beaver, mom's apple pie and milk, niceties, social niceties, way of talking. Let's continue.
You're Bruce Wayne, the Prince of Gotham. You'd have to go 1,000 miles to meet someone who didn't know your name. So don't come down here with your anger, trying to prove something to yourself. This is a world you never understand, and you always fear what you don't understand.
So I want to tell you guys before I end this video, man, the working class people, you upper middle class people, you square tax paying people, you come from a different world. And you have no understanding of the underworld crime world, dude. It's a grimy, dirty, sick world with sex trafficking, human trafficking, just murder and mayhem because nobody values their life. So why are they going to value human life, man? That's why you wonder when they do home invasions, they kill up everybody, they rape up everybody, eat up everybody. You wonder, how could they do such a thing? You have no understanding, dude, of the fucking sociopaths and psychopaths. They live by 2 very different sets of rules, man. The working class people and the criminals, man. You guys live by 2 very different sets of rules. One is a fear-based society that the threat of brutal violence, like criminals, no. Oh, fucker, you ain't trying to do what I'm telling you to do. They'll brutally fucking do some satanic shit to you that you can't even comprehend. And you square cats, man. You live in a false sense of security based on the protection of the laws and the police. Let me tell you something. If you watch this movie called, what is it called, man? The Purge, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I know it's based on some fiction, but all I'm trying to tell you is in real life, dude, a lot of shit happens before the cops even get there. Even though they got surveillance cameras and all this and that, your cell phone call, 911. It takes anywhere between 10 and 15 minutes for the cops to get there. You know how much murder and mayhem a savage can do to you and your loved ones if you don't know how to protect yourself, man? Don't have this false sense of security, man, that society's going to protect you. Somebody's going to intervene. Have self-reliance, dude. Here's another thing, man. Do not live in a world of false security. So learn to fight, train with weapons, to acquire the confidence that you are ready, willing, and able to protect yourself and your loved ones without having to go to prison. You don't have to go to prison to become a savage, dude. Some of the most scariest savages I ever met when I got into bodyguarding, man, and personal protection and executive security Man, I met some square white dudes and Asian dudes, man, and Middle Eastern dudes. They was on another level, bro. The violence, but they calm, cool, and collected. They so trained, dude, nothing gets them worked up because they know. They like to do it Hannibal Lecter. They know where to cut you, where to hit you. It's like the movie Born Identity. They know where to slice you and cut. That's why I got into a screamer. I had a friend of mine. He was a half white, half Asian dude. He worked for the CIA. He was telling me, "AOG, you a good dude at heart, but you need to learn some real savage how to kill a motherfucker quick. All that cage fighting, MMA, kickboxing you doing. Learn how to kill a motherfucker in 5 seconds." So I started taking up a screamer and Kali and our niece. It got really, really, really good. Another movie I recommend is called The Hunted with Billy Bob Thornton, man. Wow. Anyway, guys, I'm just telling you like this, man. Man up and train to savage up and to survive. Because, dude, I'm not trying to make this a political statement or anything. Even though Donald Trump's trying to clean up the border, man, look at the news in America. They got all these Venezuelan gangs, all these South American gangs. They're very violent. Hey, man, they're taking over neighborhoods. They're even making the gang bangers bow down, man, and they doing home invasions. They just scraping women. You got the Muslims dude there, Middle Eastern dudes there coming in from Canada and Mexico. You got some undercover Chinese military dudes there. I'm just telling you, read the writing on the wall. Life's about to get savage, man. I'm not telling you to be a prepper, but start preparing yourself, getting you some weapons and start training with it, man. So let's continue.
All right. Yeah, you got spirit, kid. I'll give you that. More than your old man, anyway. In the joint, Chill told me about the night he killed your parents. He said your father begged for mercy. Begged. Like a dog.
Wow. Wow. And look at the judges there, off-duty police officers, city officials. Man, let me tell you something, Doc. This is my personal experience. I've personally known a couple of mayors, dude, chief of police officers, undercover fucking DEA agents, bro, CIA people, personally known. They're the most crooked motherfuckers ever. That's why, I squared up, because it's like, dude, if you're really getting into this criminal game, and you're not willing to go all the way to the dark side and sign up with Lucifer and make a pact with the devil just to sell your soul and just to be a puppet to the CIA and the FBI and the DEA and to just destroy your communities, then, man, you playing checks, not checkers, motherfucker. I mean, you playing checkers, not chess, man. You a baby boy. You a small fish in a big pond. Grow up and square up, dude. I'll go all the way and make a pact with Lucifer and sell your soul. But if you fucking teeter-tottering, man, you have no idea what you in for, man, because it gets dark. It gets dark in that motherfucking gangster side, mobster side of life, my friends. Trust me, man, especially in the big cities.
Should have better. For what?
Your jacket?
Okay. Let me have it. It's a nice coat.
Be careful who sees you with that. They're gonna come looking for me.
Who?
Everyone.
It's a nice coat.
I want to tell you something, guys. The reason is there's a hiatus from California, dude. Everybody's moving to Vegas and Texas and Arizona and New Mexico, dude, and Florida. Hey, man, let me tell you something. In California, man, the homeless dudes are some of the most ruthless motherfuckers. They will slit your throat, bro. They will kidnap you and torture your bitch ass, man. And they will sell your organs to the what's it called, man? The undercover market, man. Doctors will buy your organs from homeless dudes, man. It's a corrupt world we live in, baby. It's an evil world according to Future. So wise up, you square dudes, and understand, man. In all parts of life, dudes, is dark side and light side. Even though you're living in the light, don't be a fool. Get to know what's going on in the dark, so at least you're aware.
When you lived among the criminals, did you start to pity them?
The first time I stole so that I wouldn't starve. Yes, I lost many assumptions about the simple nature of right and wrong. And when I traveled, I learned the fear before a crime and the thrill of success. But I never became one of them.
他不想说他的名字。
Fool, what the hell do I care what your name is? You're a criminal. Tell that to the guy who owned these.
You've traveled the world to understand the criminal mind and conquer your fears. But a criminal is not complicated. What you really fear is inside yourself. You fear your own power. You fear your anger, the drive to do great or terrible things. Now, you must journey inwards.
I'm gonna leave you with this, guys. In this life, sometimes you gotta sit in a dark room, unplug your TV, your computers, your phone, your radio, your Walkman, whatever. Go inside, man, and face your fears and get in touch with the dark side, your shadow self, dude. Because once you get in touch with that, man, and you learn to embrace it and accept your human frailties, dude, and your failures, man, and your fears and your doubts, you will become strong, my friend, because you're going to have self-accountability. And once you understand that, you're going to have an understanding you don't need to go to prison to savage up. You just have to believe in yourself, man. I recommend you guys, if you haven't watched this movie, Batman Begins, it's a really awesome movie, man. And I recommend you get this book called The Compound Effect, dude. And Psycho-Cybernetics, man. Because the 2025 coming, they said a lot of shit's coming that you're not prepared for. The United States is going to go through some turmoil, and I just want you guys to be ready. So if you like the realness and the rawness, thumbs up the video, man, and leave a comment for the algorithm. Let me know, man, how you guys feel, man, if like rich dudes understand poor dudes or if working class dude understand criminal dude, and your thoughts on manning up and savaging up. And if you're new to the channel, man, subscribe, man, hit the notification all bell. Until next time, hold yourself.